Roper spun off after the third season. That was kind of a technical thing in which it was in the contract with ABC that they would be allowed to spin off that show if they wanted to. And they wanted to, because the characters were exceptional. Everybody could read and understand them. The only person who was unhappy about that was Norman Fell. Norm said, "No, why? I'm leaving my home. What are we doing here? Having to go." And he says, "Okay, I'll do it, but after the first season, we're coming back if we don't make it." Well, unfortunately, that couldn't happen because Don Knotts had to be brought in. And so it's unfortunate that that's the way it happened. They made me a producer. So that's when I started the credit produced by, at least in the sitcom language. And it was still my working with director and my 3 writers, basically, keeping in touch, handling the facilities, doing the sweetening, a bit of casting, because at this point, if I can I'm going to talk about diversity, but it's in this fashion. My casting directors and I, because maybe it's because they gave me producer credit, I had taken some liberties with my casting people, and I said, if in the script that you receive, it doesn't say sex, it doesn't say ethnicity, you're free to go any way you want. Just bring them in, people you think that could do the job, and we'll see how far we can get. One episode, we continued that also with Three's Company, but we did that it started with the Ropers. One of them was a wonderful black actress who played a doctor who was examining Mr. Roper in the examining room. And it's not finished yet, so she slips into her rubber gloves and snaps the thing and looks at him and says, "But we have one more thing to do." Well, it was written just for a doctor. We couldn't have gotten the fun out of that, or the fact that we had a diverse person. So that sort of thing. Later in Three's Company, they needed a best friend of Jack Tripper when he was in the Navy. We found a wonderful black actor, and he became that friend. Another time, we needed another shipmate who was blind. The fact is, it wasn't ethnic, but we took a great actor, a stage actor, Duke, was his last name, passed away, but he played it with such vigor, and it brought up a little bit about handicaps, which is also an issue in diversity. But I'm very proud of that. I've talked to SAG about that and the Writers Guild, on a just a person-to-person kind of thing, on how to get more of opportunities to put more different people in roles.